is a gigantic LUSH Christmas haul, and I wanted to shoot this video so long ago. I am so late on everything, but it's still before Christmas, and they still sell a lot of these products, and even though they're Christmas products, they smell good all year round. So let's just get right into the haul, because I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys. So first off, we have got some lip products. Santa Baby we got last year. I love this one. I think it has it's cola flavored. You guys can see them definitely on the lid. This reminds me of a LUSH Valentine's Day product. This one actually has these little red heart shapes inside of it. How adorable is that? This one, it just smells so good. I love cola scented stuff. These LUSH lip scrubs are just like nice, gentle exfoliants. They really take off the dead skin, which is obviously really important in the winter time. The other thing that we have is the Santa Baby lip tint, and this has such a beautiful red color. It really is just like a nice bright red. It somehow is just like a little bit more sheer than a lipstick. I mean, this one is really pigmented, but it just feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel as heavy or as thick as a normal lipstick, if that makes any sense. This also has a delicious cola smell to it. The next two products are like the last two I showed you, except for they are in a different fragrance and a different color. These both taste and smell like black currant, which is just a nice sort of tropical, almost fruity smell. So this is called the Sugar Plum Fairy. So this is the shade of that lip tint, and you see how like normally these lip tints are like very sheer. Santa Baby just has like so much more pigment. I don't know what's going on there. Look at how bright and colorful that is. It's almost like a midnight blue purple color. It's so beautiful. I love their lip scrubs. Up next, we have got a bunch of Christmas soaps. One of my favorites, and I think this debuted last year, is the Baked Alaska. The first thing that's awesome about this soap is obviously the color. It's sort of like a muted rainbow, and it has kind of these circular, it reminds me of Bubbles really, like shapes inside of the soap. Definitely smells a lot like lemon. It's so energizing. It's zesty. I love this one. I got it last year. I loved it. I love it this year. I believe the next soap is new for this year, and it is gorgeous. This is called Shooting Stars. We have a bath bomb to correlate with this. We'll get into that in just a minute. It's absolutely beautiful. It has a nice thin veil of almost like a glittery, shimmery top coat. Now it sounds like I'm talking about nail polish. This fragrance is called Bright and Breezy. It definitely has a really nice, energizing, citrusy smell. Maybe oranges, maybe lemons. I'm never like the most informed person. I feel like it's more fun to just kind of like smell it and tell you guys instead of like reading straight from the website like exactly what the undernotes are. The next product I think is brand new for this year, and it's called the Snow Castle. I don't know what 29 and a half, right? Doesn't that say, yeah, it says 29 and a half on it. Am I just being like really dense right now? I don't know what that means, but it's just like a beautiful, shimmery white. It almost looks, you know, kind of pearlescent. It is almond scented, and I love almond scented things because they sort of smell like cherries to me, and I love cherries. Cherry is just a good smelling smell to me. Almost like marzipan candy. Isn't that made with cherries? I think that it is. The next soap that we have, I'm pretty sure is new for this year, and this is called Santa's Post Box, and it's just such a juicy red. I'm not sure if you guys can tell because it is a nice thick piece, but when you hold it up to the light, it almost looks like a translucent red. So it's supposed to be a post box for dropping Santa letters. It has a little bit of gold, sort of like shimmer on top. I kind of knocked mine off in the unwrapping process. It really has a nice orange smell. It's not like too strong and too overpowering. It's just right. Up next is a product that does not look like soap. And to be honest, I didn't think that it was classified as a soap, but it's here under the list of soap products. I got this last year. This is one of my favorite products that comes out every year during Christmas time. So this is the Crisp Tingle, and it says that it's a body conditioner. It's like a wintergreen blue, and you guys, if you have like a problem like kind of wanting to like wake up. You know what I mean? Like in the winter, it just makes us feel so sluggish and lazy, and I find using fragrances and soaps and things like that, it just kind of like makes you actually want to get up and get out of bed and like do stuff. You know what I mean? So you just put it all over your body and then you wash it off, and it just leaves your body feeling very moisturized, very smooth. And the really cool thing about this is when you put on something minty and then step in a warm shower, it just makes the mintiness like feel so much more intense, and that's just like really relaxing to me, especially if I'm having sore muscles or I'm feeling achy. This is just an all-around amazing product, and I kind of wish that they would just make it like a year-round item. Up next, we have one of the, I think, like coolest looking soaps, which is called Reindeer Rock, and I remember this one from last year. It's so neat because it looks like a old like rune stone. I think that's what these are called, or like cave etching, drawing, painting. You know what I mean? Just like so lovely to look at. You know, this is just like a product you'll want to bathe with, right? I love that like bright blue color. Another really nice floral, and I'm pretty sure that this is a new product for this year. It is the Igloo soap. This, like the Reindeer Rock, is like a, well, I guess that one was fruity floral. This one is more just of like a fresh floral, and I have no idea, but do you guys see? It's almost like a little like powdery snow effect. You know, it's just like so different, right? And I think that the powder adds more of a floral scent to it. It reminds me of like when I was younger, and I don't even think they really make products like this, but they used to make perfumed body powder, and I loved that stuff. This kind of reminds me of that. The powder really brings out that nice floral smell. The last Christmas soaps we have, I think these are the last couple ones, are Rolls of Fun. I don't remember if this was last year in Christmas where I showed you some of these. I think that they are technically targeted towards children, but you guys know, I just love keeping a childlike essence in my life. I think the moment that you kind of like shut yourself off, allowing yourself to enjoy, I don't know, I just don't feel like there should be like an age that you get to and you're like, all right, well, I can't have fun anymore. I just have to do like adult things, you know? I don't know. I feel like that's lame. So these are the bundles of fun soap, and each of these actually goes to a really awesome children's charity. It's called the Fund. 2.5% of the sales from each bar of the Fun soap helps local projects in Japan. I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but the neighborhoods in Fukushima, where the nuclear disaster happened years ago, it helps to create areas for children to play in, because I guess there are some areas of Japan that were affected by this where children can't even go outside and play, and I just think that is a really awesome thing to donate to make children's lives better. I already opened the Santa Fun the other day, and I sculpted a little Santa out of the soap. So you unroll it and you get these little, they look like Play-Doh or modeling clay, and you can mold them into whatever shape that you want. So this was the Santa set, and I actually made a little soapy Santa. Isn't he adorable? It took me about 30 minutes to make this, and it honestly was so much fun, and I think he's adorable. I'm going to give him to my dad because my dad loves Santa Claus, and my dad actually loves LUSH. So there also was an elf set, and I sort of robbed from this to make Santa's face. So the elf set also came with these little paper legs. Like sometimes they come with different little elements in there for your little figures that you might want to mold. We also have a snow fairy set, and that comes with a little wand and some wings inside of it. You can mold a little fairy. There also is a reindeer and robin, and I don't really know, like a Christmas robin. Am I just being stupid? Anytime I see like robin, I just automatically think of like Batman and Robin. I guess you could mold. Yeah, because look, I have green. I could probably make a Robin. What would you need to make Robin? Oh, he has headphones on. Dogman is in the room.
You got it. Yeah, you can make Robin with that.
Okay, so red, green.
And a little black.
I have black left over from Santa. Maybe I'm going to try and sculpt like a
yellow.
Yellow. Oh, we have yellow in here. Okay. See, there's even yellow in here. Did they mean for me to sculpt like a Batman Robin? I guess not, because they didn't give me green. But I have green. I might just make a Robin. All of these soaps smell different. I feel like it would take me like an hour to list off each one, because there's definitely like 16 different colors that I have here. but I've never come across a fun smelling soap that I didn't like. We are going to do shower jellies and shower gels next. I honestly feel like this is a New Year's Eve product. That is what I'm saving it for. It's called Bubbly, and it says pop the cork and lather up with an uplifting blend of vine leaf infusion and grape juice. And I definitely love how this is kind of like a nice orangey sort of, it would be like really dark for champagne, right? It kind of does have a grapey smell. Wait, is champagne made out of grapes or is that just wine? He put on headphones now, so now he can't answer all of my ridiculous questions. I need to ask the audience, is champagne made out of grapes? I don't know. Up next, we have Rose Jam. And for some reason, I associate this product with Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. I think that they do re-release, or maybe this is just a staple now. I don't know, but it does deliciously smell of roses. It's not like an overpowering where it's just like, oh, like rose. Like, because, you know, even if something smells nice and you smell too much of it, it's too much. You know what I mean? So it's not an experience like that. It's just a very beautiful, floral, delicate rose smell. If you love roses, you're going to love Rose Jam. The last one that we have is Snow Fairy. And you guys, I set this bottle on its side just to specifically show this to you. And I did a really terrible live stream on Instagram, I think almost a week ago, and I was showing everybody in the live stream, I was trying to show them this. So there is like a shimmer in this product, and it is iridescent, and it is so beautiful. And we have definitely had Snow Fairy before. I think that this is a product that they re-release every year at Christmas. Dogman loves this product, honestly, because it has a nice like vanilla candy scent to it. It's very delicious. I love it. So just bright pink bubbles. If you love very sweet candy smelling things, you're gonna love this. And I just think that the iridescent sparkles is just like such a beautiful touch, right? Like under this lighting, it just looks magnificent. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in and let you guys know that there is fairy dust, and I swear this is the same smell as Snow Fairy. So I bet that the Snow Fairy soap smells the same as this, which smells the same as this, right? I swear fairy dust smells the same. I love Lush dusting powders. I've had them a bunch of different times. I'm gonna go ahead and dust just a little bit of this on so you guys can see. This has sparkles as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. If you were going to a holiday party and you just like put lotion on and you sprinkle this on top of your skin, it's just gonna make your skin look so like beautiful and like lightly sparkling. Can you guys see it? It's like so faint, you know what I'm saying? It's just like if the light catches in a certain way, you can see that there is some sparkles in it. But once again, if you love that sort of like bubblegum vanilla smell, you're gonna love this product. I forgot to show you guys the Snow Fairy body conditioner. So once again, that is the same smell, and I should have shown it in the soap. I almost killed Santa. I should have shown it in the soap category because like Chris Single, it is a body conditioner. You learn something new every day. I swear I did not know that these were soaps. Just that lovely pink color. It sort of has like a banana candy smell to it. I love it. Shower jellies is next. So this one we had last year. I gave it to my dad because it smells like anise, which I think is somehow related to licorice. And apples, and I'm gonna try and take this out. Santa's belly. I swear one day, you guys, I'm gonna be like good enough at filming, and I'm gonna do like one of those shower jelly drops. I think BuzzFeed did that because they like just do everything. These shower jellies are just so much fun. My favorite one ever is one that they still make, and I think it's called 93,000 Miles, but it has, oh my gosh, that one is just like cinnamon, and it's so relaxing and refreshing. So I'm gonna just jiggle it out. Jiggle it. Oh, there was a little dripping. Round Santa belly shape, and it's got a little bit of gold shimmer on it, like Santa's belt. Do we have napkins? I have like creepy red looking hands. Up next is the Snowman Shower Jelly, and I'm pretty sure that this one is new for this year. I don't think we've ever seen this before. This one kind of reminds me of Nightwing, which I think we got, was this last year's Lush Halloween Hurl? I think so. So once again, a shape shower jelly. Oh my gosh, just look at him roll out. Now that I'm looking at him, Maybe we did get him last year. He's just sliding down my hand. I'm definitely going to give this one to my mom. She loves snow people. This one actually says it has nourishing carrot infusion. That's really interesting. I guess it's supposed to be for like his carrot nose, but it has a nice fruity scent to it. I like it. Last but not least, oh my gosh, no way. This is a face jelly. This has to be like a totally new product because I've never heard of a face jelly before, but it makes sense. So this one is called Papa Noel. It is in the shape of Santa's beard. Oh, this one is so interesting. Normally these shower jellies have sort of like a wet consistency to them, but this one is like really dry. It's totally different. So let's go ahead and take it out, and you can actually like unfold it. There it is. It has the mustache and beard all attached to it. It's so thick. Can you guys see it? It smells really good. I am so excited to try out a face jelly. I have never had one before. It just says, get fresh and fruity with this bearded jelly. Now let's just throw some products in there that are sort of one of a kind. Actually, this is another dusting powder, much like the fairy dust that I showed you guys a little bit earlier. I love this one. It smells like lavender. This is called Mr. Sandman, and I honestly love to sprinkle this on right before I go to sleep because it's just the right amount of lavender. I don't like things to smell too overpoweringly lavender, if you know what I mean. So if you like something subtle and relaxing, this is perfect for you. Same as this hand and body lotion. This is called Sleepy, and once again, it just has a nice lavender scent to it. And look at this beautiful lavender colored lotion. If you guys have been Swamp Family members for a really long time, do you remember when lavender was my favorite color? And I just wanted lavender everything. Up next is another face product. Actually, it says face and body cleanser, so I guess you can use it all over. This is limited edition. It comes out every year at Christmas. This is the Bouche de Noël. I really don't know how to say that word. And honestly, this is the Bouche de Noël. I really don't know how to say that word. And honestly, the look of this stuff every year never ceases to intrigue me. The look of this stuff every year never ceases to intrigue me. I'm pretty sure that this has seaweed in it. So it says fresh oranges and gently exfoliating almonds leave skin smooth and radiant. I swear this like outside stuff is like seaweed. The texture and the look of it is just so fascinating. Okay, we have two other things that don't quite fit in. So this is another product that I love to get every year around Christmas. This is the Salt and Peppermint Bar. It is a nice, gentle exfoliating bar. It just smells absolutely so pepperminty, and I love peppermint smelling products. It's just a very fine exfoliating bar, so you can like slough off all that nasty dead winter skin. Next, two products that I have to show you guys. I know that I always mispronounce this, so I guess I technically could have put these in the soap category as well. They are roulades, and we have two of them this year. This one smells really nice and caramely, and this is called Yog Nog. It almost looks like some sort of dessert with frosting on top, doesn't it? You can sort of like break off a piece of this, cut off a piece of this. You can use it as an entire bar as well. I think it's somewhere in between a bar of soap and one of these body conditioners. It's just a more conditioning soap. I swear we had Yog Nog soap last year, and this year I think we just got the roulade. And then the other one, of course, is one of my favorites. New for this year. This is the Candy Cane Roulade. So you can see like the faint sort of red and white swirls to make it look like a candy cane. It smells just like a piece of candy cane candy. So yummy. Once again, if you love minty stuff, I kind of feel like this is a little bit more of a subtle mint. So if you don't like that like really, I can't think of another word. It's not stingy, but like the really minty feeling on your skin. I feel like this is a nice way to get a minty scent, but in a more subtle sort of way. Now we're going to do bubble bars, and my absolute favorite Christmas bubble bar is the Magic of Christmas. I think this came out for the first time last year. So the cool thing about bubble bars is you can use them several different times. You can break off little pieces of them or swirl them in your bath, and then like I put them in a Ziploc baggie by the side of the tub. So it just has like a nice cinnamon, maybe it even has like clove in it as well. Definitely just far and away the cinnamon smell for me. I just love gold products around Christmas. It just feels so festive to me. It also has a cute little jingle bell attached to it. It's beautiful. Up next is the Christmas Penguin. I can't remember if we've seen him before or not. Mine actually, I broke the beak off, but I used a little bit of the Fun soap, and I sculpted him a new beak for this video. He smells like another bubble bar. I can't put my finger on it. Once again, he sort of has like a floral and fruity smell to him. I really love this one. Maybe he smells like a pop bar that there used to be. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I might not know. Up next is another one of my favorite Christmas products, which sort of reminds me a lot of like the snow fairies, stuff like that. I think I've used these together before. If you love things that sort of smell like candy, you're going to love this one. It's supposed to smell like cotton candy. Once again, it also sort of has like a marshmallowy type smell to me. Just very sweet, candy smelling sort of smells. Pretty sure this one is new for this year, and it's supposed to smell like toffee. It sort of looks like my little pajamas that I'm wearing right now. So this is called Santasaurus. So it's like a dino in a Santa hat. So adorable. I think this one is new for this year. This is Sparkling Red Slippers. It has a red iridescent sparkle on the top of it. How awesome is that? I don't think Lush has ever done that before. Used a sparkle that's not silver or gold. This one's that, like, definitely floral, maybe a little bit rosy. Also smells a little bit spicy. I'm not sure if, once again, I had it like sitting too close to something else. Up next is definitely a staple from year to year, and this is Candy Mountain, which reminds me of like the infancy of YouTube with Charlie the Unicorn cartoons. Do you guys remember that? Where it's like, come to Candy Mountain. I think that's like the first video I ever watched on YouTube ever. This one is vanilla scented. Once again, you know, very candy, very sweet. Up next is definitely a little guy I remember from last year, and I'm pretty sure that his eyes are actually chocolate chips. Lush does that a lot of times. They will put a little edible element in some of their products. I know before we had a rose, and it had a leaf in it, and the leaf was actually like sugar. You could eat it. This is a sweet strawberry bubble bar, and it's just so cute. It looks almost like a little mushroom Santa. I don't remember if we got this one last year or not. Once again, bubble bar on a wand with a jingle bell. Very magical. Oh no, he lost one of his eyes. I tried to give him little pupils made out of the Fun soap. Let's see. Can I show it to you? He didn't come that way. Oh, he just lost an eyeball. This one says it is a Holly Jolly Joker. I love all the colors in this one. Oh, wow. This is like a really different citrus smell. This one might be one of my new favorites. I don't think we've had this in years past. Kind of like an orangey, maybe like a Satsuma orange. Lush likes to use that. I think this one is new for this year. Yeah, it is. It's a tribute to David Bowie, and it's called the Snowy. It has the Aladdin saying lightning bolt on the front and two different colored eyes, like David Bowie had two different colored eyes. A little bit pearly, like the Snow Castle. So once again, it sort of smells almost kind of like sandalwood, almost like an incense sort of smell. The last couple of items that we have now are the bath bombs. First bath bomb for the Christmas collection is new for this year, and it's called Nevermind the Ballistics. So it's red on top, yellow on the bottom, and it's supposed to be a mixture of lime and orange, I think. The next one that we have is the Mistletoe bath bomb, which is also new for this year, and it actually has a jasmine scent to it. So very nice and floral, subtle, calming smell. Some people are like really resistant to me having a second channel. I'm still kind of unsure if I'm going to do it or not, but definitely like full bath bomb demo videos would be something I would love to do on a second channel. You know, the sounds are kind of like soothing, fun to look at. I don't know. I'm like just debating it in my own mind. But next we have Northern Lights, which once again is new for this year. Beautiful, sort of like purpley with hints of pink on the outside, blue on one side, orange on the other. So this is definitely supposed to give your bath Aurora Borealis. It has ylang ylang and jasmine. Very beautiful. I love the bath bombs that just make your bath look super colorful. Next, we have the Luxury Lush HUD, which is lavender scented, and it sort of reminds me, I can't remember what they called it. It was like a lava lamp type bath bomb that we saw this summer. I don't remember what that one was called. Once again, it has all these little circles cut out of it in all these different colors. I'd imagine it would make your bath water super brightly colored, and it has like a little holly on the top of it. Up next is one I think we had last year as well, which is Stardust. So this one has a wonderful smell to it, but obviously with it just being like a white bath bomb, I don't think that there is any colors inside of it. I don't remember, but vanilla and rosewood is what it is scented like. And this one has like a very soothing, subtle fragrance to it. Up next is one that I think was new for last year, which is Golden Wonder. And it looks like a beautiful present all wrapped up. You guys can probably see the hints of blue on the inside peeking out. So I think it starts off as like a golden shimmer on the outside. And then on the inside, once it starts to dissolve, it turns your bath water a nice blue color. It says made in liquid gold, cognac and zesty lime oils. Maybe this would go good with bubbly, actually. Next, definitely a Christmas staple, one of my favorites, which is Father Christmas. This one actually has a green center inside of it. It almost smells a little bit like Candy Mountain, I think. It has like a very sweet smell to it. Next is definitely a staple. This is Butterbear, and he has a nice vanilla scent to him. Once again, he's not going to be like one of the super like bright, or is this one that has a little color? I don't know. On the back, it looks like maybe he has, I can't ever remember the ones that have like the popping candy on the inside. He might have a little bit of color to him, but like the Stardust one, you know, it's sort of like more of a soothing experience than like a color changing type of thing. We have a couple more. So this one is so white, and I constantly want to call it Snow White. Just a really cool apple shape. I think that there is some green color on the inside to match the leaf. If you love kind of like crisp apple smelling stuff, you would love this one. I feel like we're down to our last two products. This one technically is supposed to be a luxury bath melt. I think the top layer though is at least like a bath bomb, and then the bottom is a bath melt. We've had this one before. It's called Snow Angel, and it's supposed to help to moisturize your skin. It has such a beautiful golden shimmer in it. I've used this one before, and I really, really liked it. I keep saying this smells like something else I've smelled before. I wish we had like smell-o-vision on YouTube, I swear. One day they will give it to us. It'll be magical. I feel like this product is like a combination of both the fruity and floral scent. The last thing, definitely one of my favorites, new for this year, is the Shoot for the Stars bath bomb. So bright blue, and then it has these glittery gold stars in it. If you follow me on Instagram, I actually ran across somebody's video who works in the LUSH factory, and they were like swooshing their hands through all of the gold stars in the factory. It was like so much fun to watch that video clip. So this is honey smelling. Did they discontinue Honey I Shrunk the Kids or Honey I Something the Kids soap? Because I think that this smells a lot like that product. Can't remember if that one still exists or not. My favorite thing about this product is the way it looks. It is just so beautiful. I'm gonna make this outro super quick because I know this video has just been like an hour long. It's so crazy. We had so many awesome products to look at today. I thank you so much to LUSH for sending these products my way. I'm definitely going to be sharing them with friends and family. I'm not just gonna like hoard all of this soap myself. So thank you guys so much for being here today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp family, and give an alligator its wings. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!